everyone, welcome back to Red Hat Nation for another episode. Today we are cooking chicken wings. I know what you're thinking. Wait, we've already seen this episode. No, not so fast. This is a new episode for a different type of chicken wing. That one a few episodes ago was a typical buffalo hot sauce, and tonight we're making a breaded barbecue chicken wing. My wife likes barbecue sauce, like a sweet sauce, and sometimes people tell me they like to have their wings with an extra coating of breading. So we're going to add those to our wings today. I'll show you how to do it, or show you at least how I do it. First thing we're going to get started off with is the sauce. So in the bottom of this Pyrex bowl, I have just a little bit, probably a half a cup of Carson's barbecue sauce. I keep talking about that. We'll have to show you how we do that in a separate episode. I have about a quarter cup of blueberry jam, homemade blueberry jam. I'm gonna put that in. Nice sweet blueberry jam, nice fruity taste. We're gonna take this honey, and we're going to put about, I'd say about a quarter of a cup of honey in the bottom of this. That's good. And soy sauce. I like to buy a big jug of soy sauce at one of those discount Mega Mart stores. We seem to go through this, about one of these a year. And we're about a quarter cup in there. We mix that around. Mix that around. And set it aside. You'll use it later. I'm going to clean up from the sauce and then come back and we'll bread these wings. Okay, we're back. We're going to bread these chicken wings. So I've got a couple of dozen chicken wings. Again, I've got the wingette and I've got the drumette. And they've already been cut. We've already gone through that in a previous episode. No reason to do that now. I'm going to do a couple of these just as demonstration, and then we'll move along and get the rest done. First thing you want to do is make a little bath. This is for the second stage of breading. Take 2 eggs. What do I have here? Got about 3/4 of a cup of milk. Dump that in. Gonna mix this around. This is going to allow our breadcrumbs to stick to the wing. We're going to do 2 wings to show you. So we've got a drumette, and a wingette. You toss them in the flour. This is just plain all-purpose flour. Toss them in the flour like this. Then you put them in your egg wash. And then your breadcrumbs. Got breadcrumbs in this separate pan. These breadcrumbs are just a seasoned breadcrumb. You can get it at any grocery store. And it ends up looking like that. Set it aside. Now let's do this wingette. Now I'll warn you, as you're doing these, you end up with these big fat fingers because everything sticks. So sometimes I use tongs. If you have rubber gloves, that works too. Then you can just take the glove off and throw it away. There's our second wing. All right, I'm gonna get going and bread the rest of these wings, and then we'll be right back to show you how to get them all fired up in the fryer. Well, as you can see, all of our wings are breaded. I've cleaned everything up, got our sauce ready. Remember, that was a little bit of a base barbecue sauce, some blueberry jam, about a 1/4 cup of honey, and about a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Mix it together, set it aside. Now when I get done breading these chicken wings, I like to let them rest for a few minutes before I even start firing up the oil. I think the breading sticks to the wing a little bit better if you just let it rest rather than just dump it right in the hot oil right now. So I'm just gonna let it rest for a few minutes. And hey, I'm gonna take a little rest too for a few minutes. I'll be back. Well, we're sitting out here in our patio, enjoying a sunny afternoon. Carson is at work. Laura was busy this afternoon. She replaced. What did you do?
I replaced our lava rocks with lava glass. It's cleaner, prettier.
Before we start cooking those wings, I'll show you this lava grass.
Stop!
No, it's not lava grass. Lava glass. We'll show it to you here. We're going to continue to rest. Here's the lava glass that Laura replaced today. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. Well, we're outside deep frying our chicken wings today. And the reason that we're doing that is because some of you have wrote in and said that you don't have a Cuisinart air fryer. So the first question is, why don't you have a Cuisinart air fryer? But that's a separate episode. So we're gonna show you just how to deep fry these old fashioned. I've got about 1 inch of peanut oil on the bottom of this copper pan outside so the house doesn't stink. We're going to set these wings in a couple at a time, probably 4 at a time, because if you put any more in the pan than that, they end up clumping together and they'll end up steaming and not getting crispy. And who wants a soggy chicken wing? Not anyone here at Red Hat Nation. So we'll be back soon and show you how these wings are cooking. Okay, our first 4 wings we put in the oil. They're done their first fry. Well, what do you mean first fry? We're double frying these. So we're taking all the wings out after about 5 minutes, put them in this pan, let them rest. And once they've rested, you're gonna put them back in the oil for 4 or 5 minutes again. That's what gives that nice crispy texture. If you kept them in for 10 to 12 minutes on the first fry, you'd end up burning all of this breading right off. So we wanna do a double fry. Okay, so we've got our batch of wings in here, double frying. The first fry lasts 5 to 7 minutes. The second, when you double fry them, just keep your eye on it because it can go bad for you real quick. That oil can get super hot if you're not controlling the temperature. It can turn black and start to burn everything in there. So you want to turn them over. At this point, it's okay to use more than 4 wings at a time in this pan. Steam is not a factor any longer. Okay, we're back. I've got our wings here on our platter. I'm going to bring them over and show them to you. And we're going to put these in that sauce. What I like to do is take another bowl, a plastic bowl, and I like to pour the sauce in that bowl a little bit, and then take some wings and put them in. Pour a little bit more sauce. Remember what we talked about last time about being gentle with the wings. Just keep scooping it around, because if you start whipping these up real fast, you're gonna bust these wings up. You're gonna have a mess. We'll sauce the rest of these wings and be right back. Getting the last of these wings into our bowl. Mix them up. Now when these wings first come out of the fryer, especially with that breading, they're super hot. You want to be careful. Don't bite into them right off. I know, you're gonna be like me and want to eat those wings as fast as you can. Just take it easy. They'll be there for you. They need a few minutes to cool off and for that sauce to really set on them. Let's get this table set up for dinner. Well, here's our dinner. Let me show you a close-up of this plate. Got our wings, a little bit of salad, some blue cheese. What do you think?
Looks good. Is that blue cheese?
That's blue cheese. Well, you've stuck with us for another episode of Red Hat Nation, barbecue chicken wing style.
These are big wings.
We're gonna dig in. You need lots of napkins. We each have one of these napkins, but we also have the brown towel with us. Now the brown towel is not used for bathing. The brown towel is only used for eating, and it's a communal towel for anyone that's here at Red Hat Nation eating dinner or lunch. We'll do a whole episode on brown towel and its history in the future. Want to eat?
Yes.
Let's eat. This is Jerry Griffin and Laura. We miss Carson. He's at work tonight, but he'll eat wings when he gets home. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here with us. Go out and try to make your own chicken wings. Try it this weekend. Have a good night.